Hey everyone, today we are in the Raleigh-Georgeville State Forest of Massachusetts, going to check out the seemingly abandoned overpass. It was actually built back in the 70s to connect the forest for hikers and animals to be able to get across the highway when they built the highway right through it. Now there is definitely a clogged culvert somewhere. Look how low the water is on that side. But on this side, it's really high. You can tell it floods over right there. That's a really long time in the making. And by the looks of this, maintenance vehicles don't go down here often to this overpass. From the parking lot, it looks like it's going to be a 10-15 minute walk. And there's lots of other trails out here too. Love all those bullfrogs back there barking. Why is this random tree decorated? Look at that. And the star up top. Look at a rock wall. Goes right into the water. This place is flooding because there's an out culvert and it looks like a bunch of erosion. I actually like this, letting it just go over the trail rather than the need of a culvert. Actually, that's why the water is so high about to flood over the trail. That's a beaver dam doing it. But yes, the culvert is still clogged regardless. Really nice beaver swamp. Look at the size of this bullfrog. That's what you heard. Ooh, you heard that? That's what was barking at the beginning of the video. We're getting close. The sound of traffic is starting to get loud. The hike started off peaceful. Now we're on asphalt, coming up to the bridge so the hill doesn't wash away. You can tell this bridge did cost a lot of money, but it was never used by traffic. It's paved, just like any other bridge. That's a lot of poison ivy around here. And like I was saying, there's a lot of trails. So many trails out here. Even a storm drain system that appears to still be working. Yeah, you see the fence comes up to this? They want to keep animals off the highway. They want them to use this bridge. It's a pretty nice bridge, and it's in great condition because zero road salt, except the railings do get it from mist produced by the traffic. There's no evidence it ever had a center divide line. But it does say online, and when you look it up, this was originally designed to be an underpass, meaning the highway was going to go over it. But then a few years later, the plan was changed, so they built this. It says in the files it was designed to connect the two forests. It wasn't designed for traffic, but it sure does look like it. Why a sidewalk if traffic was never intended to go across it? You know, maybe they wanted to build some kind of park where this would have actually had traffic, some kind of development. Oh, here's a sign. Look at that tree slowly getting choked by the guardrail. A guardrail from the 70s. Wow. Not a spot of rust. Oh, look at the damage. See it ripping up the concrete? That tree's roots are getting in there. Over on the other side where I showed the fence is broken, let's see how the underside is doing. Because most of Massachusetts bridges have wooden planks or nets underneath them to catch falling concrete. Let's see if that's still the case in this bridge. You gotta remember, there's no rumbling. And amazingly, someone's keeping that drain clear. There's no way that that's not covered without some kind of maintenance. Okay, I've been looking around here for a while. The amount of growth I see is not as old as the bridge. They definitely occasionally do trimming on this road to keep it open. And now, I just went through and read everything again on the files for this bridge. This bridge, the reason it's full size is in case emergency vehicles need to get into the forest, that they would be able to. But that still doesn't explain why it's so wide. I guess they just wanted a regular bridge to match all the others in the area. As you can see, they definitely trimmed this. What you're seeing in the road, that's 10 years of rotten material maximum. And these kind of trees, white pine, they'll keep growing year after year, slowly hanging lower and lower. That's not much growth. It, of course, is being maintained. These bittersweet vines would be crawling all the way across this bridge by now if no one was maintaining it. And even on old abandoned roads, if it ever had a yellow line, you can always find little traces of it, but I don't see that anywhere on this bridge. Nice, a fire bush. Yeah, this fence has been broken a really long time. Maybe someone crashed their car through it years ago. No one's supposed to be driving on this road, but you know, that can't be. Someone just dumped garbage. I don't know how this got broken. The guardrail is untouched. Maybe a tree fell on it and they just never fixed it. But the tree is long rotted away. That bridge is in great condition. For concrete that old, there's no damage because no road salt. That pillar in the middle looks brand new. Highly doubt they replaced it, but it looks perfect. I don't see any wooden slats. Maybe they painted it at some point. Beautiful bridge. Not a thing wrong with it. Recently, I'd say in the past year or two, this was chipped. They brought a log chipper up here to cut up some trees, and they were just throwing it over the side here into the woods. So that may explain why that thing is bent over. All right, today it took me so long to get here because I told the GPS not to route me on toll roads. So as a result, it got confused, routed me through the middle of Boston for no reason, and stuck in like 4 hours of traffic all day. I've never actually been in Boston before, and I've never seen a 2-story Walmart or a 2-story McDonald's. First time ever seeing those. Something that surprised me, the gas prices there are a lot cheaper than surrounding areas. Hope this video was interesting. Thanks for watching.